she had the first taste of the kitty cat and don't know what to do now. She's questioning her sexuality. So she went down, she started caressing your flicking your with the tongue.
You do your there, go back to normal, that seems narcissistic. But what you do on the side, it ain't my business. Might as well shoot my shot.
What's up, my sunflowers? It's SunniDread in your ear, and now I'm back with another one. Long time no see, y'all. I just been like moving around, and now I'm in my new spot. You hear me? Whoop whoop, cheers to that. So now I'm here to maybe give you guys another episode of Word of Advice. And so why not we just go ahead and get into it. But first, can't forget, make sure that you guys comment, like, subscribe, share this video with a friend, because this possibly can help them too. You never know who's in the same situation as you. Okay, so here we go. All my life, I always thought that women are God's greatest creation. Anytime I see a beautiful woman, I always compliment her and blush whenever they return a smile. See, I'm a straight woman, well, at least I thought so. Even though I'm attracted to women, I never been with a woman sexually until now. So anyways, I work at a club sometimes on the weekend, and there was a girl that does security who is very attractive to me. She reminds me of a Wakanda warrior. From the first day I saw her, I thought she was a beautiful soul. We had a few combos and had a lot of laughs. She was anti, but never with me. So months went on, and one day I had a convo with her, telling her how I wonder how it felt to be with a girl, and she just smirked. The next day she texted me and asked if I was really interested. I text her back saying, "You must want to take my gay virginity." LOL. No lie, I was nervous because I didn't even know where to begin. I always heard from women saying, "Girl, a woman gonna give you the best head." So one day I went to her home and she made me very comfortable. Never pressure me, but I could tell she was waiting for me to give her the cue to give me the business. So I told her I'm ready with putting her hand on my. She started to caress my and flicking my with her tongue. She went down and boy, it was everything. I thought about every time when a woman told me the head from a woman was the best. It was no lie. It felt like the girl was knocking on my with her tongue like she was at a door, like knock knock. She touched every spot on my body like it was supposed to be touched, better than any man I had been with. Since the day we started to get close, that woman has catered to every need without question, even before sex. She damn near knows me better than I know myself. The way I always wanted to be treated by a man was coming from a woman. She hits the nail on the hammer when it comes to satisfying me mentally, spiritually, and physically. I never thought I would feel this way about a woman, but now I'm questioning my sexuality. I think I'm falling for this woman, but not sure if this is what I want, because this is all new to me. I love her and would do anything for her because I know she got my back. This woman has me melting in her hands. I guess I'm just going to go with the flow. Woo! Yeah, this is a whole like story. Like, I need to censor this one. So as y'all know, look, I'm going to go down and dissect this and see what advice I can give, because it seems like she had the first taste of the kitty cat and don't know what to do now. She's questioning her sexuality. All right, so in the beginning when I read, okay, all my life I always thought that women are God's greatest creation, because we are. It is natural to be attracted to women. I mean, I don't know what woman would, you know, I feel like she's lying if she's saying that she doesn't find another woman attractive. Maybe you probably don't want to be with them sexually, but you know, you can find a woman attractive. Most beautiful women ever. You're right. All right, anytime I see a beautiful woman, I always compliment her, as you should, because you ain't no hater. You feel me? And I don't mean to call you no, but you know what I'm saying. You're a straight woman, okay? I see that you are a straight woman. Well, at least you thought so, okay? You found yourself being sexually attracted to this woman that works security, very attracted. You know, she just been waiting on you to give her the cue, and you know, months went by. At least y'all didn't do it on the first couple of times of meeting each other. You know what I'm saying? You got some type of morals and standards. I like you, straight woman. Well, that's probably because you straight woman, you didn't even know what you want to do anyway. So that's my fault. And so anyway, you text her back saying that you must want to take my gay virginity. So you just trying to see what she was gonna go for it or not, because you was really just like bi-curious. It's what it sounds like. You've been bi-curious because you just never acted upon it or whatever. So then y'all get to the business, y'all link up, and you told her you was ready for her to put her hands on your breast. Okay, so my camera died and I don't know where I left off. So it just sounds like that, you know what I'm saying, you're questioning your sexuality because you had your first taste of the ooh nah nah, you know, the kitty cat. And that's totally fine. It's actually very natural for you to even feel that type of way. Because, you know, in society's world, it's abnormal to like the same sex or even be sexually attracted to them. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel like you're in a crisis or anything like that. It is perfectly normal. What I would say, you know, I'm tripping because it's like, you know, I'm a happy girl and you a straight woman and you've always had conversations with people and they telling you that women are the best. See, look, I'm not to toot my own horn, but I second that. I definitely second that. Women are better because women just knows what we want. You know, what we like to be touching, where we want to. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you didn't run into no bad head, because it's some women out here that's fully lesbian. They still don't know how to slob on this knob, I'm trying to tell you. So good thing that you ran into you a good one. Alright, so from the first day you saw her, you thought she was just a beautiful soul. You saw her for her, you know, and you enjoyed the conversations with her, which probably, you know, created this sexual feeling like, dang, you're attractive, you're beautiful, and your soul is like beautiful on the inside. So that is very attractive. And I think, you know, when I'm coming to conclusion is that, you know, within these little keywords that I'm finding, you may just be pansexual. You probably just love somebody for like who they are, not like the specific gender or something like that, but you probably just be attracted to that. You may be pansexual. I don't know. I'm not here to try to help you figure out what your sexuality is or whatever, but there's nothing wrong with liking both, but you just have to be careful when you're diving into two of those boats. All right, so she went down, she started caressing your flicking your with the tongue. You know, women have a way of making you feel like super like safe. We don't just go in and just stick the thing in, and it's not like for self, it's to pleasure the other person. So you know, men had that bad to just feel like, oh well, that's all you need is my penis. So like, come on now, we grown and we know that it takes more than that, and it's foreplay. You got to be attracted to each other to have amazing sex. So then you went down and you said that she started knocking on your girl with her tongue like she was at a door, like nah. So she was in that thing and she touched every spot on your body like she was supposed to be touched. And like I said again, you know, can't no nigga do you like this. If you want something like good and hard and rough-core and just to get your little stuff off, go be with a man. But if you really want to be taken care of inside the bedroom, date you a woman, you know. Alright, and so since the day that we started to get close, that woman has catered to my needs without question, even before the sex, because she was just a beautiful soul. You feel for her spirit, and there's nothing wrong with that. You did the right thing, you know. You see beauty in a person, why not? You feel me? Usually a man is just selfish all the time. But I do know there are some men that is not like that. I know a few men, when we be talking, having our little bro talks and shit, you know, they express their feelings when it comes to that. And even ask me for advice when it comes to, you know, pleasure their woman, and they go and take that and they go and try to use that same tactic, and then it be working. You wanna know why? Because I'm a motherfucking genie. I know what it is. Alright, so she hits the nail on the hammer when it comes to satisfying me mentally, spiritually, and physically. See, now if she's checking all your boxes and things like that, what is there to question? You know, is it the fear of what society say or how everybody gonna look at you and things like that? For what, baby? You got one life to live, and forget everybody else because they don't matter. Because when you go, baby, it's only you. Live your life to the fullest. Do what you want to do. Don't be afraid. Let go of that fear so you can be the best you can be, okay? And you think you falling for this woman and you question your sexuality, like honestly, like why does it matter like what your sexuality is? You know what you like. If you like women and men, cool. Whoever you be with, then that's just who you be with. I mean, that's just how I feel. I don't care what you do in the bedroom or who you choose, because, you know, that's not my life. I know for a fact that I'm confident with not, you know, being with the man. I know I want to marry a woman. Now, that's when it comes with these straight women, man. You be with this woman, she rocks your world and everything like that, but at the end game of how you see it is being married to a man. However, you know damn well that a man can't satisfy you that, so you just gonna go up and settle and be with a man. Well, now you gotta think about it. You gotta think about what type of man that you looking for in your life. Can he satisfy you mentally, physically, sexually? You know, like, if you're questioning your sexuality, I think you need to put that in your mind, like, okay, what do I want to marry? What am I willing to marry? Where do I see myself in my future? Because you got to think ahead. You can't just think about like now. And if you just going through your, you know, you a straight single woman, you going through your, you know what I'm saying, your whole phase, cool, do what you do, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You need to figure yourself out, and that's what it sounds like. You just need to just explore a little more, because, baby, trust me, even though she's your first, she is not your mother last, because you gonna want to taste more out there. You know, you gonna want to see, like, ooh, you gonna see all types of flavors of studs, films, androgynous women. You just gonna be like, oh my god, I wonder what that be like. I'm trying to get up on that. Because, you know, it's just so much out here in the sea, especially when you digging men. Then you got like trans men. Oh my god, like, it's just a plethora of flavors out there. So much in the sea, baby. You say you love her and you would do anything for her because, you know, she got your back. It sounds like you loyal or whatever. But also, you know, love is a choice. You choose to love her every day, and you also can love a motherfucker from a distance. I think that since she's your first, don't let this be your last, okay? Because I know it's not. And don't put all your eggs in one basket, because you still consider yourself a straight woman. You said that at the top of here, but you're confused on your sexuality. You need to figure out where you're going with it and why, ultimately, because I can't figure out the why. That's a real, like, a deeper meaning of why, because yeah, you found women attractive for a very long time, you just never pursued it, and then you question your sexuality, and you got to think about society. However, do you find yourself wanting to marry a man or a woman? That's the question. She got you melting in her hands, and you guess you're just gonna go with the flow. See, now that's the, like, you really said it yourself on what you're gonna do. You're gonna go with the flow. You're gonna see how it works. But I'm gonna just tell you this: coming over to the rainbow is really no different than being with the man. And honestly, it's probably a little bit more worse.
Surprise, motherfucker.
A little bit more toxic, a lot more emotional. Right now, y'all loving each other. That's how it goes. Y'all probably want to move in right now. U-Haul type stuff. Y'all feeling like y'all want to get married and stuff like that. But I'm just telling you as a warning, you know, my straight woman, who's trying to figure out sexuality, don't do it. Us lesbians can be very toxic and just really base everything off our emotions. And you being a woman too, you ain't never dealt with it with this stuff like that. I would say good luck. And my advice to you would be, go with the flow, do what you do, but don't let this be your last stop. And I also want you to sit and think about what it is that you really want for your future, because ultimately that's gonna give you your answer. Okay, all right, you guys, that is word of advice. Make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you submit your questions that you may have, any problems. If you're seeking some type of advice, make sure that you hit the link down below, okay? All right, you guys, love and light. SunniDread out.
You do your dirt, go back to normal, that seem narcissistic. But what you do on the side, it ain't my business. Might as well